All right, welcome back to Off Topject, everyone. The podcast where we start on topic and end up, I don't know who else, who knows
Who
where
knows?
we end up. So I'm Johnny Boy. I'm here with Oso and Ro. Say hi, everyone.
Hey everyone.
Hey there.
Sweet. So today we have an interesting lineup of what we're going to be talking about. So first, we're going to tackling a hot debate, and this is going to include our English language. And then after that, we're going to be talking about the feud between Trump and Zelensky in the Oval Office. And yeah, it's just this crazy political face off.
Yeah, then after that, we're going to be diving into one of the most intriguing and mysterious topics about one of our busiest airports. So stick around and find out.
As always expected, some of the off rail debates, questionable theories, maybe conspiracy fueled rants. So let's get your popcorn ready.
And your tinfoil hats, because we don't have them today.
Sadly. So let's dive right into it.
Yeah, let's get off Topject.
On track, now we gon' way up. Don't be used as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up, stay up. Counting all the way up. Count blessings, yeah, you know we pray up, pray up, pray up. On track, now we gon' way up, way up. Now we gon' way up, now we going. On track, now we gon'.
All right. So let's talk about the language that the U.S. is going to make official here for the first time in history. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but the U.S. is going to make English its official language.
That's
Well,
crazy.
I have a question though. Is it going to be Southern English or Western or East Coast?
I
Because
don't know if I can
if we
say
all start
y'all,
talking
man.
water, that's going to be interesting.
If we start talking British, can you imagine? Can you pass me a bottle of water?
There we go. I think that's when the feuds are gonna happen because there's always gonna have to be some type of fights between us. So it's gonna be the Southern accent against the East Coast accents and how you say things.
So here's the real question about this. So which English are we going to choose? I mean, we have the West Coast English. That's the English where I'm from. Then we have, I guess, the Utah English where we live. You know, we can't say mountains here. We say mountain.
we don't think of T's as a letter in the alphabet.
They don't exist.
It does not exist.
Or maybe the Utah English is the new British English.
Yeah.
Southern
When does it
English.
When does it go into effect or what's going on?
Do we have anything?
Yeah, absolutely. So let's pull it up here. So as of today, President Donald Trump is expected to sign an executive order aimed at at making English the official language of the U.S., according to a White House official. So this is from the NBC News, where I'm getting this info from. But it's the first time in history the country would have an official language, though the majority of U.S. states have already designated English as their official language. You would hope, right?
Yeah.
And so it's unclear when Trump will sign the order, but it is in the works right now. And so how will this help or affect people that are going through the naturalization process? So people who go through the naturalization process to become a U.S. citizen are also required to take an English test in which they must demonstrate an understanding of
Proficiency.
the English language.
Wasn't that already part of it? Or is that,
Well, you have to be a certain age to take it the language, your native language.
okay.
So, for example, my parents, when they were going through the whole citizenship, they were able to take their exam in Spanish because of their age.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you had to just kind of take it in English.
No. So, I guess if you're not a senior citizen, then that's when you would have to take it in English. But
It's kind of like the DMV. You can take your driving test with pictures now.
what?
Different subject. Different subject.
Next week's episode,
Next
guys. Yeah, so that's what's going on right now, and so I thought the English language was already an official thing because when our founding fathers found the U.S. and we were trying to debate, at least this is what I learned in my history class growing up, that we were really close on speaking German instead of English, but because of where this country came from,
Mhm.
you know, from England, British, or that area, that's why we speak English with a little bit more flavor.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would this affect, you know, how whenever we make a call to a service provider and then they always say, press 1 for English, and all of a sudden we're in India?
Mm.
So it's like, is that why do we press 1 for English? And then they send us to India. And
Is
it's
it an official
recently,
language out there?
Yeah. and it's funny because I was trying to switch my phones over to AT&T, and it's like, okay, press 1 for English, and all of a sudden you hear an Indian accent. I'm like, this is not English. And so it's like, I don't know if I want to continue switching my phones.
You know, a while back, I used to work for a really big cable company, and I used to work in a call center. And I remember getting this customer, and he would say, "Is this India?" I'm like, "No, this isn't India." He goes, "What state do you live in?" I'm like, "In the state of Utah." "Oh, who's the president?" And I can't remember who the president was at that time.
Bush.
No, it wasn't Bush. I want to say it was Obama. I think it was Obama.
Oh,
And,
just tell them the truth. It was Reagan. That's how old you are.
and then he goes, "Give me 5 states." I'm like, "Washington, Arizona, California, Texas, Utah. Give me 5 more." I was like, "Look, man, I'm in the U.S., man." It's like, okay, I just need to verify this
You
that you're in
should
the
have just
U.S.
asked them, can you tell me 5?
I should have been like, "You tell me all the red states and all the blue states."
America.
It's going to be a
bro.
grammar test there for a second.
So, question for you guys: do you guys know if the U.S. has ever had an official language before? Before
No.
this announcement?
Not as a
We've
country
never
of
had one.
itself. Like the states have, but not as a country.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what we're making history here. Is that we're now going to be officially known as the English language country.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
I mean,
But-
there probably was an official language. It's just it was
It's already-
before.
It's already English in England, so it's like, are we going to be the official one? I mean, it's already out there.
Well, I mean, to speak in the U.S.,
Hmm.
just nationally. Yeah, international. I don't. Yeah, it was whatever those country wants to do.
Mhm.
But yeah, no,
So-
it's speaking of other countries, did you guys see the whole fight between Trump, Vance, and Zelensky?
I heard of something going down in the office, but I don't know like what triggered it. I didn't get into the news.
Oh man, those highlights are crazy. What about you, Rogue?
I didn't. I just, I think I read something where, there were just fact checks, and that's pretty much. I didn't get into detail of it, but it's like, but it's always fact checks with Trump, so it's like, I just walked away.
Yeah. No, this one was pretty wild. So fortunately for you viewers, I have a highlight clip of what happened.
Ooh,
So let's watch it.
roll the thing.
whenever this thing decides to load. But you guys can see my screen.
Yeah, we could see it. It's running on the new English language. That's why.
I forgot to pay my tariffs.
It's trying to
Yeah, you gotta make sure you pay everything.
Hello.
I think they took it down because they don't want us to show off.
This was from the Washington Post, by the way.
While we wait, what were the biggest things that you got out of it? Because it looks like it's gonna take a bit.
Oh my gosh. So the biggest thing out of it, Trump telling Zelensky, hey, you're gambling with World War III.
What? How?
Because he's asking money, he wants to continue the war, and he doesn't want to submit to Putin. And so that's why Trump says, hey, you're gambling with World War III. We given you all the help we could. And it was just a big battle between the two. And yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Zelensky like this, to be honest.
Yeah, the sad part is Russia is losing territory, and they're the ones that invaded.
Yeah. Let me refresh this real quick. At least we got an ad going.
Yeah. There's always data for ads.
3 times stronger protection.
It is not.
19, I
Protect
signed
your
with
enamel.
him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel. We signed ceasefire. Ceasefire. All of them told me that he will never go. We signed him with gas contract. Gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media.
Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to
Don't
feel.
tell us what we're going to feel.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's exactly
Remember
what you're
this.
doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having
Not playing
cards.
cards.
Right now, you don't.
I'm very
You're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think
You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country.
You think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can...
not speaking loudly. He's not
Yeah.
speaking loudly. Your country's
Can I-
in big
can-
trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No,
Can
you've
I
done a lot
answer?
of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not
I
winning.
know.
You're not winning this.
I-
You have a
But
damn
he
good
is.
chance of
We are
coming out.
staying-
okay
Yeah, I was gonna
because
say
of
he's
us.
going into Russia.
Staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this
We
cabinet.
gave you, through
I
this
said
stupid
thank-
president, $350 billion.
You
We
voted
gave
for
you
your president.
military equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for your
are brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
What about
If you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me.
equipment,
You invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3
okay?
days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yeah.
It's going to be a very
Jeez.
hard thing to do business like this. I tell you.
Yep, there you have it. So tell me what
I
you guys
must,
think.
I must say, like, Zelensky looks like he is in the battlefield fighting with his people. Whereas, like the U.S. president, he's out in the golf course sending all the soldiers.
Audio cut off.
I don't know,
Rogue, did
but
you cut out?
it's like he looks like he's the president that fights with his people instead of like our president that's probably not going to support us He's gonna be like,
No.
Putin, you're my
Yeah,
friend.
well, he's a country. Well, he's a president that cares for his countrymen, and he's when the battle first started. I don't know if you guys remember, he was actually out in the field. He was in a vest. He
Yeah.
had his gun. He was
Yeah.
out there in the trenches, and he was with the soldiers.
You think of
And-
all the battles in history where like a king or a president is out there, it motivates the people to fight more, and that's why they're getting into Russia.
Yeah,
And
But
we
then-
see Russian soldiers giving up. It's like, hey, we don't want to fight. It's like, just take us
That's
in.
crazy.
yeah.
Even North Korea, they pulled all their people out. They're like, we're just sending them to die.
Yeah, I mean, to a point, I kind of see Trump's point of view is like, yes, you're winning because we're sending you money, we're sending you our weapons,
Mm-hmm.
you know, stuff like that. And so that was a big push for Ukraine to be able to also get the help they need to invade Russia, or not invade Russia, but at least
Keep them out,
But-
I guess.
keep them out and enter their country.
But you think about this, like the way Trump is set up is like, Zelensky's protecting his land. He didn't ask to be invaded. And it's
That's
like
true.
Trump is saying, well, like, you don't have cards to play. It's like all I'm doing is protecting my country.
Mhm.
Like he didn't ask to be
Yeah.
invaded. And yes, we've given them war, but all they're doing is just protecting themselves against Putin. He
Right.
shouldn't be reaming this against Zelensky. He should be like,
You should
hey,
be.
Putin, why did you invade? Like, what's going on? Now that you're losing land.
But yeah, Trump goes and says you should be.
Oh, Putin is
We know.
God.
Yeah, you should be bowing down to him and just have his way, because you have no cards to play here. So it's like, oh, sounds like the U.S. is already bent over for him then.
No, yeah, it's like you have
Taking
no
his side.
cards.
Yeah, it's like,
It-
no.
And it's funny because on the first conference that Trump had, Trump described Putin as
Oh, did we lose
Your
you?
audio's off.
Yeah, we lost you, Rogue.
he made Putin seem like a very cunning guy and a very smart guy, but he's losing land now.
Yeah, we had KO King here in the chat. Says they're using us to hold Russia off, but they can't end. And if they won't, then other countries will be losing more over time. So of course others will pull out.
Well, it's like it seems like Zelensky was warning. It's like, hey, if I give in to Russia, what's going to prevent Russia to come in to attack the U.S.? It's like he's like saying, what if they come after you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel the difference between Ukraine and the U.S. is bigger. We are a superpower, so Russia can't easily invade the U.S. like they could
Unless
with
we
Russia.
have a president like Trump, it says just come over, it's okay.
I mean, that's pretty much what Biden did.
Yeah, he invited the Russians in.
He invited everyone in, not just the
I was gonna
Russians.
say, I think it was just Venezuelans, but they don't come with
Yeah,
weapons.
just Venezuelans, no Russians.
But yeah, no, it was a crazy debate there between those two countries, and I mean, it's going to be interesting to see where we end with all of this, because due to all that heat that was on the Oval Office, they couldn't really negotiate anything because it was just
What do
Yeah.
people think? Like, should we be helping countries like that get invaded, or should we not? I mean, we were just helping them because they got invaded.
But the thing is that they should have been added to the treaty, but they weren't. They weren't part of that treaty. So I
talking
don't
about
think
the NATO.
they weren't part of the NATO.
But we came out of NATO.
But that's because Trump got us out of NATO. But we've been in NATO, and Ukraine wasn't in the NATO. They didn't want to be part of it. So I don't think that we should have helped.
Well, the
Because-
thing is that they couldn't be part of it because technically Ukraine is still a land of Russia.
Mm,
So kind of like how Taiwan is technically China's,
but not China.
but not China's exactly.
That's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like Canada is going to be the 51st state.
Dude, don't even get me started with that, man.
Gotta add that extra star of maple.
Hey, let's talk about it. Mexico is part of America, North America, not America, but America.
What do you guys think, chat? Should Canada be the 51st state, or should we just leave Canada alone?
Leave the maple alone.
No, and what's California doing? They want to go back to Mexico. California is ready to be part of Mexico now.
I mean, like the majority of the population there is Mexicans.
I mean, if California decides to split off and not be a state anymore, it can be a self-sustaining. It is a self-sustaining state. It can be its own country.
The sad
don't
part
know,
is
man.
all
That
the
country's
agriculture
always-
comes out of there. So what are we gonna do? More tariffs on the agriculture from California?
California's always going under bankrupt. So I don't know if Texas, I could see them being, a country for themselves, but California, they can't even survive, man.
You don't think so?
No, I mean, a lot of people are leaving California.
Hey,
because
don't
of
talk
how
about all
crap
the movie
economy
stars
is out
like that.
Say what?
Don't talk about the movie stars like that.
Just because they're coming over here to Utah,
I mean-
building their mansions of blue roofs.
they could keep Miley Cyrus. But yeah.
It's quite interesting. It's like, yeah, it's an interesting worldview where people are just defending themselves against
Mhm.
somebody that thinks they have power. So it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
So
It's sad to see the devastation and the after effect.
well, you think about
but-
that in Israel too, against
Yeah.
Israel that didn't belong in Palestine that's been there for so long. It's like, think about those wars too. So
But those two have always been going to war.
who's the
like, for
holiest?
thousands
Let's-
and thousand years.
Let's unalive to see who's the holiest out of both of us. Like that does not make sense.
Why is Rome not here? That's a good question,
Good question,
KO
Kale
King.
King.
No, Rome travels a lot.
He does.
So he's a truck driver, so he's always out on the road. And so he's probably in an area where he can't jump in. Either that or he's probably driving. And so he's greatly missed.
Yeah, we love the facial expressions when we announce what we talk about.
Yeah, next time he jumps on, we should do a blind reaction.
Yeah, we should definitely do a blind reaction.
We should talk about Queen Bee because he's into
Mhm.
Beyonce.
That's his
Yeah.
trigger.
Miss Country Queen.
That's right. That's right. Okay. So yeah, so that we have it. So we have English being our official language here real soon for the U.S. And now the fight with Zelensky and Trump. Hopefully, a third war doesn't break out here with them,
Yeah,
and
like you said.
because that'll be crazy. That'll be kind of crazy to see.
Do
To
we
start
have
building
any?
our bunkers?
Do we have any like I guess what other countries feel about the Russia invasion with Ukraine? Like, what do other countries feel like?
Oh, I bet
Because-
scared.
Yeah.
I mean, you have all these countries that are saying like, "Oh, if you invade this much of Ukraine, or if you ever think of touching this other country, I mean, especially the NATO countries, they talk about like invading Russia, but I think they were so bold in those kind of comments because the U.S. was part of the NATO.
NATO.
And so with NATO being like, hey, you bomb this country, you have like 30 something countries after you.
To back them up.
Yeah. And being that the US is a superpower,
Yeah.
so I think they were kind of like, I guess you could say, quote unquote, ballsy like that.
I
Because
just quickly did a research, like who are the countries that has the more weapons, and right
Mhm.
now the nuclear weapons, Russia has the most confirmed nuclear weapons, over 5,500 warheads. Next is the US, and
Mhm.
all the other countries: China, France, Ukraine, Pakistan, India, which India is quite interesting, and North Korea. It's quite interesting to see, like, Russia having the most nukes.
now here's a question of the day or the night: do those nuclear warhead work?
Was it like their first shuttle that went to the moon?
Are they North Korea? Nuclear weapons?
They were assembled in China and then sent there.
So they're assembled in China. There might be a high chance that it might work.
Yes. But the chips are coming from India, so
Yeah.
Oh, not India, man.
So when you program them, you're gonna have to have an accent.
yeah,
What
it
would
had
you
to be
like
a,
to do?
no, it has to be a southern accent.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
quite an
what do you
interesting situation we're all in.
Yeah, and it's a crap situation too, because I feel that World War III, it's right around the corner, and
Well, don't call it.
why not?
I
Chat,
still
what
want
do
to
you guys
live.
think?
I still want to live a nice life, like long, until I'm 120.
Yeah, you just with all the biohazard going around after World War II, we'll just have like tentacles and stuff. You'll still live a long life. You just kind of deform. It's fine.
What is that game? Like, I can't think of the name. The
Fallout.
game.
Fallout?
Yeah, there you go.
I haven't played Fallout in forever. It's been years.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start raiding basements and looking for food.
Yes, eating cockroaches.
Nah, I think I'll just start looking for food.
Like Twinkies. They will survive.
Twinkies are gonna be good.
I mean,
I-
Rogue has a green thumb.
Yeah, no, I
So
can grow pretty much everything.
he could grow anything
Awesome.
and everything.
Yeah, I have the land for it too.
I'll go and hoard stuff, so I'll go looking for stuff.
Yeah, we'll have to raid this house we're in because it has enough food and ammunition for a lifetime.
Dude, not only that, man, but this house has a lot of Dr. Pepper.
Mhm.
Oh, that's good. Hey, oh, what's that? That Dr. Pepper? That's that Dr. Pepper.
So y'all could wake me up with Dr. Pepper like that.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to start saving for our future. Every time we go grocery shopping, we gotta buy the essentials: TP and rice and beans.
Yep. Already started making my little stash.
Yeah. I got stuff going on too.
You never know when people are gonna go crazy and start buying all the TP.
Yeah. Like COVID, bad COVID.
Mm-hmm. And right now, did you guys see like people using like the full on Costco carts full of eggs? Like just taking
What? No, you gotta be kidding me.
Yes. I'm
They're
like,
so
dude, are you really
expensive.
gonna eat all of that within like a week before they go bad? Like, there's no way.
I hope they
I
get
ha-
salmonella.
I've heard people that dry them up.
You can
They'll
dry
cook 'em.
eggs?
Yeah, they'll cook them and dry them.
What?
Yeah,
I
turn
need
them
to
into
see this.
powders. Yeah,
You can turn eggs into powders?
yeah.
Oh, interesting.
No
Let's see
way.
this.
Just
We got to see a
Yeah.
picture of it or something.
Yeah.
Anybody has something pulled up? Because we got to see
I
a
don't-
picture of this.
Yeah,
I've never
they-
seen powdered
they-
eggs.
They dehydrate them after they cook them, and they just store them. So it'll be a commodity. We'll be buying things in the future with, hey, here's a gram of eggs.
I need to buy me some chickens. Chat. Any of y'all know
How to-
someone who
how to raise
selling
chickens? But you got to figure out how to raise them, though.
Oh, that's the easy part. Don't eat
Mm.
anything.
I think I found that on Etsy.
Etsy?
It's
It's for sale already?
it is.
We got some powdered chicken, or not powdered chicken. Hello, that'd
Powdered
be weird.
chicken.
Powdered eggs. Look at that.
That looks like eggs. Just eggs. Organic dried whole eggs powder, instant scrambled eggs. Omelets, breakfast, produce in Belgium, top quality eggs. Nice.
So how do you turn it into powder?
I don't know, but that looks legit.
You know those dehydrating machines where you dehydrate fruit? They do
Oh,
it
yeah,
with,
yeah, yeah. The
with
little
eggs
oven
and
thingy?
milk and stuff like yeah.
Oh,
So it's like we're gonna have to invest in this, guys.
probably that's why those people are buying cart full of eggs to
I'm gonna go
try 'em.
take some
Figure it
chicken
out.
somewhere.
Yeah. Chat, if you guys know a chicken guy, hook it up.
Chickens, or do we want roosters or gallos right there?
Mm,
We need both.
I think one to wake us up, the other one to make eggs.
Man, I hate roosters because of that reason. So
They
growing
wake you
up,
so early.
yeah. So growing up, my parents had like it wasn't. I don't want to say a farm because we didn't have a farm, but we did have animals. But it wasn't anything crazy like cows or horses or anything like that. So we had chickens, we had ducks, we had one turkey, and so it was just the weirdest thing. How we had that one turkey, but we did have roosters among these chickens, and waking up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning every single day just sucked. It sucked.
So, question for you: did the turkey make it past the holiday season?
I don't remember. Probably not. Oh, that's why I can't remember. Yeah.
Did you ever name the animals?
No,
Oh, sad.
no, never. But we did have ducks, and the crazy part about these ducks, they died, and the way how they died, they had two
Don't
holes
tell me
on their
they-
necks.
Don't tell me they
What?
drowned.
No. They had
Oh.
had two holes in their necks, and this was around the time when El Chupacabras was a thing.
No, here in the
Yes.
U.S.
Yes, in California.
What?
Yeah. So I'm thinking it was probably a snake, you know, but there was no snake around. At least when I was looking for it. But then who knows how long the duck was there too. But you would think that the snake would eat it though.
yeah,
right?
It wouldn't just.
It wouldn't
kill
just
it,
yeah.
Well,
unless it
well,
felt
I don't
threatened,
know.
I don't know.
I doubt it because only snakes that eat would be like anacondas, not like normal like
That garden snake.
Garden
snake.
snakes?
Yeah, I doubt it's gonna stretch its mouth just to eat the huge duck.
He's like, not this
Unless
duck,
it was
it's too big.
It's a duckling, you know, baby
No,
duck.
it was a pretty big duck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. The chupacabra was huge back in the 90s.
Yeah. I want to say this was like late 90s, mid to late 90s.
I
Because
remember
I was a kid.
Mhm.
all
Yeah,
of the goats and the sightings and everything. It was in the news all the time.
So did we just forget about it?
Yeah.
no, probably other things started showing up instead of like UFOs. Roswell happened. It's just we shift our attention to something else.
That's
Donald
how the
Trump now.
government gets us. They just bring
Yes.
something else.
There has to be a chupacabra sighting.
I'm searching that up
Let's
right
figure
now.
out how long ago it's been since this chupacabra. Watch, we call him in. It's like, oh, it's time.
And it's like Beetlejuice. It's like we said his name too many times.
I know, chupacabra, chupacabras.
What? Stop summoning him.
That is crazy.
We're protected. We're in a bunker. There's nothing to worry about.
I swear, Rogue, if we get a chupacabra that's jumping in through that window, I mean, we got 2 windows back here.
He's like, we did not say your name, sir. It's in the other room.
Like, sorry, we didn't
say,
summon
go,
you.
go. He's over there. Hey,
White C said he didn't make it past COVID.
Yeah, it's just right now.
Sad.
All
did you
that
say?
blood it was sucking and
So, any luck?
Let's see. I said this is Chupacabra's found alive, but it honestly just looks like a dog. Uno momento, por favor.
Ah.
It just looks like a dog to me. This doesn't look like a chupacabra.
What the heck is that?
I have no idea. Mythical El Chupacabra was caught on camera. Just like the Yeti.
yeah, that was weird because he disappears after that bush.
That does not look like a chupacabra.
But how do we know what the Chupacabra looks like?
Does anybody know?
I don't know.
Oh, Smeagol.
The precious.
The arms are really long on that. But who's to say that's not the Yeti? It's just the summer coat.
Look at those legs. Imagine hitchhiking. Show them legs.
Yeah.
Well, if you play the video, it disappears after that bush, which is kind of weird.
Can we see the?
Probably AI.
Let's see. You see the video?
I hope it's edited. Don't you love it when people take 20 minutes to talk just for a 5-second clip?
Hey, don't disarm those people. We're on that.
At least my clip was a 2-minute clip with Zelensky and Trump.
They had to go in depth and figure out where.
I don't see where they talk about Chupacabra. So
It's crazy.
It's not,
Yeah,
That's just
we
a
got
clickbait.
gaslighted.
Yeah, ghosted.
he ghosted.
Yeah, it says I'm trying to find anything. The last sighting was like in 1996.
Okay, this is a little scary. And I can see like the 2 dots on the duck, like with those fangs.
And it just sucks up the blood, right?
It's supposed to.
I don't know.
Like a vampire?
Mm-hmm. Suck your blood. Look, it's a rat.
Those rats remind me of the game we play, Johnny, Warhammer. Is it or
Oh, Warhammer or Remnant. I think you're thinking of Remnant.
bunch of mice just coming out everywhere?
How tall do you think this chupacabra is?
I don't know, probably about 3 feet.
Because if it's like,
I would say maybe 5 or 6 feet.
if it's 6'1", I might wrestle it.
We have a sighting in 2022. Where were they sighted?
Oh. One of our viewers is
Don't tell
doing
me
that.
it was. Don't tell me it was in Utah up
Chupacabra
north.
seasoning.
Hey, I'll do
Mm.
one of those chupacabras seasoning.
I found the chupacabra. Let me show you.
Is
Here.
amarillo in Texas,
Texas.
or yeah?
Mmm. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd my seasonings go? It says chupacabra seasonings.
Man, bro's shopping for seasonings. About ready
Organic
to do a
chupacabra.
barbecue grill.
That's weird. It just disappeared. We weren't allowed to shop for chupacabra seasoning.
Yeah, I saw them for a second, but they went away.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, well, now that's all the chupacabra is.
Interesting.
Do you think it's
we
just?
went a little off topic.
Do you think it's off? It's off our minds because then we have chupacabras, then we have Thin Man, Slender Man, all these creepy mythical things that we create in our minds. Or
what
are
do you
we
think it's
inside the
called?
Matrix?
And whatever we think, it actually we conjure it.
I don't know, because they do talk about, like, projecting to the universe. If you're constantly thinking negative thoughts, is like
Mhm,
then you conjure it, like you said.
mhm.
Also,
Yeah.
it's like you conjure things from your imagination.
I do. I believe in that. I conjure things all the time.
I have a friend that forces me to watch horror movies, and after I watch a horror movie, I have to watch My Little Pony so I can sleep at night.
Oh, how cute.
Hotel Transylvania is not a horror movie, bro.
Hey, it still scares me, okay?
Oh man.
The horror is just there.
The horror is there.
All right, looks like it's about that time for conspiracy theories since we're talking about one.
I think we
Chupacabras,
should
right?
get into it. Yeah. So grab your tinfoil hats. We don't have them today, but you grab your tinfoil hats and let's get into it. So the One Piece. That's
Get your
the
tinfoil hat.
right there. So that's all I brought today. All right, so let's paint you a picture. Let's paint you a picture. Imagine an airport so shrouded in mystery that it has sparked countless theories and debates. So an airport where the artwork, the architecture, and even the layout seems to hide secrets just in plain sight. So what if I told you that this airport might be more than just a travel hub?
I think all airports are like that, though. They're just weird stuff.
But this one more so because it has murals, it has some weird tablets on there. The layout is kind of questioning, like, why is it shaped this way? So we're about to take a journey through the enigmatic world of the Denver International Airport, one of the busiest airports here in the US. So I am going to be sharing my screen here, show you guys some of the artwork, and you guys tell me if you see anything interesting on it.
I've seen that mural.
So this first mural is called "In Peace and Harmony with Nature."
Is that an alive, like puma or something like that, around children?
Looks like it. Let's see if there's.
So what's the story behind that?
So it says it's been said that it symbolizes the environmental destruction versus environmental healing. And this mural is located in the west side of the baggage claim. So I guess that's where a lot of the theories come from, because everybody goes through the baggage claim, right? Like I guess not everybody. Sometimes when I travel, I have my bag and that's all I need. But pretty much everybody goes through the baggage claim. So people see these murals and they start generating. Oh, my hat. They start generating their theories about it. Let me see.
I've always walked past it, but I never stopped and
paid attention.
to it.
Yeah. So on the other side, on the right side, that's the second mural, and that one is "Children of the World Dream of Peace," which it just depicts a war versus peace kind of a theme. Wish that I can zoom in on it so you guys can see it a little better.
The first picture that you showed us with the children around the puma, it reminds me like an Aztec or a Mayan sacrifice right there.
You see the destruction in the back, like the fire.
I thought it was just an orange tree.
It looks like fire's gonna be like
Yeah.
smoke.
I see it.
Why is there a buffalo head just sitting there?
Where's the buffalo head? I don't see it.
Don't you see it right
This-
above?
It's right here.
Right.
It's like a portal, doesn't it?
It looks like a turkey or chicken.
Only in America.
A mantle, you know. And why is there a kid hidden on the bottom underneath the unalived animal?
It could be because the Atlanteans. I don't know,
or a demon.
or a demon coming up.
Oh shoot!
See, like we're even generating our own thing.
Dang, Rogue isn't gonna sleep tonight.
You're staying up with
ready.
me. Yeah, I got the music going.
So how did this come to like all the spectism?
I get let's see.
Because I find that interesting. I haven't really paid attention to it. I go out to Denver a lot. Usually, if it's not once a year, it's usually twice or three times a year. And I've always walked past that, but I've never really paid attention to it because the only thing I see is just a picture on the wall, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, I guess when you stop to actually look at everything, you start seeing the random yet subtleties about the airport. The shape of the airport is supposed to be a swastika.
No.
Yes.
We need to see proof.
No.
Yes.
Fact
Yes.
check right now.
No.
Right, yeah. So this is some of the
Who commissioned like the design for this? Like,
we're gonna get into that because they went over budget, and not by a little bit. They went over budget by a ton of money. Let me see.
Have you guys ever been to the Denver airport?
I've been to the Denver airport many times.
So, I see the Salt Lake City airport mimic a lot of Denver's airport.
I didn't make that connection. Just the
Do you see it now?
Mm-hmm.
the abstract art that's being portrayed.
Yeah.
So let's see if that's the best picture I have. This
It
one.
looks like we're looking at Mars.
Kind of. Maybe that's that. It was meant to be that way because Elon Musk wants to live there.
We're looking at Idaho. I'm just kidding.
I can kind of see the
Wyoming.
swastika, but I can't. Can you guys see it?
I can't.
Yeah, like right here, coming down, and then another one coming right here.
I don't
I wish I
see
could draw
it.
on this. So I see one coming here, and then the other one coming down here.
The way how I see it is this up there, that right there, and then this way.
Oh, like
You
the
see it?
smaller one. I
If you want to
see.
follow with the mouse,
So,
so that the
like here.
yeah, that's how I see it, is that top left corner right there.
Yeah, because I can see that right here,
Yeah,
here. You see that?
Yeah,
But
that's
that-
where I see it.
but okay, I think people are making this up. I don't think it was in that intent.
I mean, everything is just people making it up, and who knows what's really behind it. So they have. Let me come out of
That's
there.
what makes it so great about the conspiracy.
What makes it so great is that they have this weird
It
plaque.
looks also like an upside
This
down
flag
A.
that says Denver International Airport. Okay, but it says that this is.
That's like the Mason sign, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's the Mason sign. So this mysterious plaque is a dedication plaque at the airport that mentions the New World Airport Commission.
2095, 94.
And there's no such thing. If you Google New World Airport Commission, there's no such company, there's no such entity.
Could it be the New World Order?
Who's to say?
Guys, I'm watching
Illuminati,
My Little
bro.
Pony again. My Little Pony
Mhm.
all over again. But look, it's a capsule that opens in 2094.
Yeah, we will not be here.
I will.
Who says
I'll
we
let
won't?
you guys know.
Oh, you're
Just-
right. Look, you can see right that New World Airport Commission.
Contributors. Those are the contributors.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do a research for them.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's look up their names.
Yeah.
So that we can see what they look like.
See, Zimmerman Metals, Fentress, Bradburn Architects.
You're
I'll do
looking
the
for it,
last
right,
one.
Rogue?
I'm doing the last
Okay.
one.
Look for Martin Arietta
What am I looking up for?
Aeronautics.
You can do the middle one
Ventress. Why do I get the longest name?
because you're the fastest typer. We already know that. There's nothing on there, guys. The only thing is the Denver.
Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see this.
There's nothing on this guy. Well, I guess the architect, because he was an architect.
Martin Marietta. The only thing that shows up is this plane.
So Zimmerman Metals is a factory that was built in 1936. It's quality workmanship and service.
So it makes me wonder if these are just companies with people's names.
So Martin Aeronautics Company is a major unit of Lockheed Martin with headquarters at Air Force Plant 4 in Fort Worth, Texas. Let's see.
Yeah, and then Fentress Bradburn is just a global design firm. So they're architects. In other words.
But it makes me think of the Messianic culture where they had their secret combinations and different things.
Yeah, we just with those few little things, especially that Mason symbol, they think that that's a reference to the Illuminati, that it's like the main hub for the Illuminati, because not just because of this, but They have tunnels underneath.
What does that say to the left of the Mason sign?
The most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge F and AM of Colorado and jurisdiction. Claude W. Gray, Senior Grandmaster.
Grandmaster. Who is
Mhm.
this guy?
Oh,
What?
Jugolim.
Claude W.
Don't-
Gray.
Don't tell me it's part of the K triple.
Probably.
You
I don't
gotta
know
be
if the
kidding me. There's
Grandmaster-
another. Yeah, there's another Grandmaster Ben on the other side.
Let's see.
So see how it says on the other side of this? It says Grandmaster.
Benjamin H. Bell, Jr. Grandmaster.
Doesn't then? Is it
Oh, he passed away.
the
That
Hoover
Claude
Dam?
W. Gray.
Hoover Dam has weird stuff like this too. It reminds me of this.
I've only been up to the Hoover Dam once.
I've never been there.
Not to remember it.
Yeah, it reminds me of like there's weird things that we don't even know what they mean. Let me see if I can find something like with the Hoover Dam.
So Claude W. Gray Sr. of Aurora, Colorado. He passed away on April 1st, 2021 at age 83. So he was born in March 26, 1938 in Newport News, Virginia. Okay, so but what did he do? So he joined the Air Force, the United States Air Force in 1956, and was awarded the Airman's Medal for heroism while serving in Vietnam, April 24, 1970.
Okay.
So he was an American. And then he joined the county sheriff, the Arapaho. Whoever's from Colorado, correct me, because I'm sure I'm butchering that.
Who's in the
So-
pothole?
Arizona Paho. But yeah, he joined that county sheriff department in 1986. And then he opened his own business in 1986, the CWG Associates Private Investigation. So he was a PI. So in 1991, he returned to law enforcement as an adult correction officer at Buena Vista and completed his law enforcement career at youth corrections. Interesting. But what does he have to do with this? With the
And
airport thing?
and how do they have money to support an airport like this?
Exactly.
Where's
Like,
this money
how much-
coming from?
Mm-hmm. Like I don't think that he would have made that much money because a lot of veterans that fought in the war, they're not well off. And for him to donate so much money that his name is on the plaque.
But I mean, he opened up a business,
What
the
kind
PI
of
business, prior investigation. So maybe that's what got him
That's
money.
where the money came from. Okay. Checks out, fam.
Look at all that braille.
Yeah.
What does it say? just
It'll
kidding.
just be saying the same thing. So there's rumors that not rumors because they found some levels already. Like a lot of passengers, they kind of get lost in the tunnels. But there's 6 different levels, 6 underground levels of these tunnels inside of the airport.
I've been through one of them where you jump on a train and it takes you
Me
to your
too.
destination.
Me too. But that's like the main. I feel like the main. Well, I haven't been any further down, but there's some people that have gone and they've gotten lost. But let me tell you about the budget. So the budget for this airport was 1.5 billion. ended up costing them $5.6 billion. There's like a lot to go over on the budget,
I mean, it's a big airport.
right? But it was budgeted. And usually things, once they're budgeted, because it's you're gonna meet, I mean, yeah, there's gonna be some fluctuation, but for it to be almost 3 times the amount that it was originally set out to be, that's when people start speculating that it's more than just the airport. There's just a facade, and with all of the little things like the Mason, there's a horse right in the entrance. Have you seen the?
Yeah, I've seen the horse. Yeah.
Yeah, that horse is supposed to be like a sign for like the one of the horsemen. It's just so creepy. Let me see if I can have that picture.
That's wild. What do you check? What do you guys think, chat?
Oh, here's a better angle of that picture. See, I swear that buffalo is coming out like from a portal.
Oh, I see the buffalo.
I see. Look, it's fire.
Is that a penguin? That's a
Yeah,
penguin, bro.
Yeah, but see how it's encapsulated? Like maybe it's extinct.
Look at the backside
Look-
of that penguin.
And look at the whale swimming in like lava. It looks crazy. Like the
Is that a
ocean is
phoenix?
dying.
Then a turtle.
It's turtle.
It's like life is coming into that one dead or unalived animal, or they're all unalived.
And what is that?
I wonder if that's Mother Nature down
You
there.
think it's Gaia?
One of the figures she's holding looks like more Aztec, Indian, Native American kind of thing.
Yeah.
Chat, give us your predictions.
Like, what do y'all think?
That is crazy. Look at those flowers. That little kid crying.
Little animals.
Look at that other little kid on the coffin.
Oh, sad.
What's it holding? Or was she
It's
holding?
flowers. She's
He-
holding some flowers. Yeah.
You look at the person and they're all in like coffins. Mother Nature's in a coffin. And you
Oh, is that?
Like-
Oh, yeah. I see.
Mother
That's a
Nature's in a
coffin.
coffin.
yeah, it's a coffin for Mother Nature. And then go look
Wait,
at
so are the animals on the left side, are they in a coffin as well?
It looks like they're in a coffin. Look at it. See, it's like it's.
YC says the death of Mother Earth.
I want to
Destruction.
point out something. Look, go scroll down to the bottom of the people in the coffins. Look at the colors of the people.
They're all colored
There.
people. Well, I didn't see that person on the far left.
That one, Rogue?
Yeah, so you see that one, Mother Nature's brown. Then we see to the left, it's darker black.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
go to the right. There's the
It's the white.
white. And then go to the top. Who is alive?
Everyone.
Um,
Asian
I say
kids.
Asian, maybe.
You know that's Hispanic.
I can see this one.
You know the guy, what's his name? The Claude Gray,
Mm-hmm.
the one that had his name engraved on the but next to the Mason thing.
The plaque.
Yeah, the plaque. He's also black.
Mm.
So
I
it makes me wonder if
but
that's
it-
connected
but
to
it's-
this picture.
But it's quite interesting how all three colors are in the coffin.
Yeah, and not just one, not just one, but different colors. I just want to point out The wall is on fire. I don't think we should build the wall. It's just gonna be full on fire. Throwing it out there.
What does that plaque say? Right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me zoom in. I wish I can just zoom in. That
It says
it's
Quetzal.
easier. Yeah, yeah. It's just good stuff.
Isn't that the
Isn't-
Mexican peso?
I think so. Let's
No.
triple it.
What's
Isn't
a
that
Quetzal?
the bird from El Salvador or something like that?
No. Quetzal
Let's
is a
find it.
currency.
The currency. Yeah.
It's a national bird. Oh.
So that's not it.
Yeah, it's a Mexican national bird.
South America. Ranging from Mexico to Bolivia.
Hey, but
Yeah,
it's
that's that bird.
the only animal that got away and it's flying out.
No, but if you see, it's inside of a cage, just like
I
just
know,
like the
but
penguin.
it's flying out though. It's like flying out. It's not being held like the other bird below, like the one down there. So you see that kid in a purple hat looking
Mhm,
at it
this one.
flying away. Yeah.
Okay.
So way to go.
YC says, I think they are trying to preserve the animals. They look unalive though.
They do.
The
That's
only
not
one
a
is the squirrel that survived out of the cage.
And also the Port of Buffalo.
That
What's-
looks like it's one of those trophies that
Like
you
it's
mount on
mounted,
your
yeah.
wall. Yeah.
Okay.
And then those bones look weird, like those white things on the side that look like bones. Elephant
Well,
bones.
I was gonna say maybe it's the mammoths because they found the mammoths right in Antarctica and they're trying to revive it. Or use the DNA to clone it, I mean.
I heard about that.
But what's with this whale?
Why is it on red?
Yeah, is it
It's swimming
because,
on a
like,
dead ocean.
I was gonna say maybe it's like blood from all the dead sea life, marine
Or the
life.
Great Salt Lake. So sometimes it could turn red.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a really good observation about the shades. Like everybody's different color. Let's see if we have a better picture of the other mural. Oh, I think we do.
Okay, so is that like the indigenous people?
It looks like everybody. They all have different attire, like different parts of the world.
Mm-hmm.
More birds in the background. What's that in the background? The great thing, that one.
It looks like
Yeah.
a leopard. This one, right?
Yeah, it is.
But yeah,
It's
Rogue-
watching over everything. And then look at the whales, how happy they look.
Yeah, they're just jumping.
So they go
you know.
from happiness to
No,
sad.
It's like death because it's like this is the second mural. So this is like peace.
Would this be the afterlife then?
Is that the flower of life?
And there's no adults, it's just children.
Legit, let the children come unto me.
But that's what it is. Paradise after death.
Because nobody in this picture looks like they're afraid of anything. Everybody seems happy.
But they're all
And then
focused on the flower.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone's looking at the flower.
everyone. And the one that's right by it is somebody that looks like an indigenous person.
That reminds me of like all the medicine that we take out from the Amazon. It's like it was plants and it's
Yeah.
like, but now we got medication that has been
Altered.
altered. Yeah, because like medication was organic, like plants based instead of like.
Well, medication nowadays is like, yeah, it's gonna combat one symptom, but it's gonna give you like 5 other side symptoms, and it's like,
I love those commercials. We'll help you with this,
That's
but
what
it
I
will
was gonna
cost
say.
this.
and they have to say it so quick because it's the end of the
It might
commercial.
cause it might cause sinus infection, it might cause migraine, it might cause
Oily diarrhea.
your toe might fall off.
But you will be able to see.
No more headaches for you.
Oh man. What's that dark figure to the left next to the arm?
Oh, over here.
It's touching the
Yeah.
whale's
It's
hand.
touching the wells, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I wonder what
I
that
think-
meaning is.
I think it's saying we got to let the children rule. Look at all the symbols of life.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like you're saying that the clothing from every part of the world.
Yeah, it looks like every culture here is represented except greed and Donald Trump with his war.
No, he's right there, the orange monkeys.
Oh,
Oh, dang it, dang it.
He did make it.
He cloned himself.
Not more.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay more attention now every time I go to Denver Airport.
What are some of the crazy things that people have seen traveling the world? Are there things like this in other parts of the countries, or is Denver the only out of the norm one?
Well, I've been to the Atlanta airport, and that airport has a lot of history behind it. It's just all over the walls, like on the ceiling, everything, their art. I really love that airport.
Whoa, what is that?
But yeah,
So this is the
That looks like a prediction of Palestine right now, to tell you the truth.
no, because I don't think they support the pride flag.
it says children of the world dream of peace. In the first
While they-
section of this mural, a gas mask soldier wreaks havoc with a gun and a sword. There's also a caravan of refugees trudging onward away from him, a hiding children with a teddy bear, a dead child in someone's arm, and ruins everywhere. In the second section of the mural, there's a celebration of many young people with the same soldier dead below them. Doves rest on his body, and his sword is being dismembered by the kids with the hammer.
I saw the hammer, so now we gotta. Where's the?
What? There's a soldier
Oh.
right there. Grade. He's
Yeah.
gray.
There he is. Yeah.
Look at them. They're recycling the metal.
Oh, they're making the earth better.
They have the middle, the Midwest countries on the left.
Look, it's every country bringing materials. Do you see the flags?
Oh, I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but they're all weapons. Look, they're getting rid of
Mhm.
them.
There's the hammer.
Are they getting rid of them or are they
Yeah.
bringing them in? I see there's the hammer.
Look, even the
Yeah.
U.S. is represented there, getting rid of them.
No, they're fixing the sword.
Yeah, they're fixing it because that sword is bent and that kid is,
No,
is smashing
But remember the description. What did it say that on top? You said that they're doing something to the.
it. It says there's a celebration of many young people with the same soldier dead below them. Doves rest in his body, and his sword is being disassembled by a kid
Yep.
with a hammer.
So it's, yeah,
Disassembled.
yeah, they're not recycling. They're but look, everybody's bringing the things to disassemble. There's
Mhm.
and it's quite interesting.
Every kid from every culture.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the Palestine flag with Israel right next to it?
I don't know
Yeah.
what the Palestinian flag looks like.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because this mirror is old.
Look
Of
at that
course
boy.
they would use.
Look at that Boy Scout.
Yeah, I was going to say. Of course they use their Boy Scouts for the Americans. I mean, the Boy Scout, being a Boy Scout was a thing back in the day.
He's paired out with a girl from Laos, Johnny Boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For a second, I thought this was a code. Like binary code.
Oh,
That's quite interesting.
I thought right there, where's I don't know what it says, but I thought it says salami, and then pork right next to it.
Oh, you're hungry.
I think it means peace in the different languages.
I
Because
think it's time for me to go get some tacos.
Yeah. Let's see.
What does that say? Go back. I was once a child who longed for other worlds, but now I'm no more a child, for I have known fear.
Ooh.
I've learned to hate how tragic them is youth, which lives with enemies, with, I don't know what that word is, gals,
With gallows.
ropes.
Yeah.
Yet I still believe I only sleep today, that I'll wake up a child again and start to laugh and play.
No,
Dang, that's deep.
that's sad.
It's hard. And it's there and we don't read it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to send that to Trump and say, look, we don't want a war. Because
More
I
like
think,
Putin.
yeah, that's true. I was going to say, I think he should tell Putin, like, step down, man. How long has Putin been in a dictator now?
It's been there for a minute.
I think that he can be there for the rest of his life, right?
I think so.
There's no going back unless he dies. Let's see some of this artwork.
Yeah, I've seen that, but I never really stopped to pay attention to it.
Is that Elon Musk giving the?
It was foretold. Well, I think he's feeling the pain. I heard that the Tesla stocks are dropping bad.
I hope they keep going down and down.
I
It's
need to
not
buy
let
me a
my car
Tesla.
value go down. I wish that they had the picture of that horse.
That's
Let's
true.
see
We talked about it, but we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, maybe September because it's huge.
I almost said an inappropriate joke.
Do it.
Nah.
But chat, what do you guys think after all that we've seen? Like, what are your interpretation of these murals?
They call
Look-
this
Look
Blucifer.
at the eyes. Lucifer?
The horrors?
Blucifer, yeah. Can we get a better picture? No. Lucifer's pretty.
Pretty demonic.
He didn't let me finish, Rogue. I was going there.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Let me finish these other sandwiches.
That sounds delicious.
What's
Yeah.
with the veins, like that red vein looking thing?
Here?
Yeah.
I wish you could zoom in.
Yeah, those veins look wild. I don't even want to get into whatever that was.
And did they really have to do the eyes like that? Red? Why red?
Everything has a meaning, right?
Speaking of red eyes, have you guys seen that kid that has red eyes?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like
See, like an
his
albino kid?
pupils are like the pupils are red.
Like Sasuke?
Yeah,
Or
so people are calling it the
Oh, Chia clan's coming back.
oh, what are those eyes from the Uchiha clan?
Sharingan?
The Sharingan, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Are
no,
they
no,
natural or are they contacts?
No, they're natural eyes.
Or is it pink
How-
eye?
No.
Is it possible to get a red like actual eyes? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, so here, let me find it. This was the craziest thing ever. You know how when you like back in the day when you took pictures and your eyes came out red?
Right.
So this kid's eyes actually like that red.
Whoa.
Is it because of the flash beaming that tends to happen when you get
No,
a
no, no,
bright
no.
light?
That's the way how his eyes are. It's a rare condition.
That's crazy.
Let me see if I can find it.
I wonder if he has a hard time processing light because like his redness. Or if he sees differently.
No, he sees normal, just like any of us. So you know how some of us have like black eyes, brown eyes, blue, green, etc. His
But-
eyes are just red like that.
But do you remember that one time where it was really popular, like the image where you saw gold and like your brain processed, but it was like not actually gold?
Oh, the blue.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
Pictures. Mm-hmm.
And it's like everybody was throwing a fit about no, it's blue, and it's like no, it's gold.
No. This is actually a thing. I saw it a few times on TikTok.
No, okay.
Yeah. So this guy's eyes, or not guys, this kid, because he's a kid, his eyes are actually red, like his pupils. I have to find it. But it looks pretty cool. It looks like he actually has the Sharingan. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Let me see. Yeah, watch. I'm not even going to be able to find it.
Do they know what caused it to turn that color? Because it's a rare color to get red.
They're just saying genetics.
Like
But it
how
is a
many
rare condition.
generations? How many generations had to get a hue of red to make it do that? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Because like some of the things, like that we talked about earlier about growing things. One of the colors that is hard to grow is blue. So it's like quite interesting to see how to get a red hue in your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't find it.
We'll have to.
We're gonna have to
Next
follow
week.
up on that one.
Yeah.
Maybe on TikTok.
Well, guys, whether you believe it in the theories or not, there's just no denying that the Denver International Airport has some pretty weird things.
Interesting. I hope it's not a projection of our future.
I hope
I
not.
don't think so.
But I can't wait to see what that time capsule is going to have in 2090. What is it? 2094.
Yep.
Yeah, but Denver has changed a lot too. So I mean, they added more stuff to it. If you've been in there in the last year or two,
They moved the murals. They're in their basement or storage
Oh,
area. Yeah,
really?
they moved them.
Oh.
There's a gargoyle. I was trying to find the gargoyle, but the gargoyle talks to you, and it talks about the conspiracies. So the Denver airport is just kind of going along with the conspiracy that
It's just
everybody has.
spoofing us now.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. So it's just talking about it. So I thought that was pretty cool because even if it's not true, they're just still playing along with it to make you wonder: is it true? Is it fake?
So you get all your storytelling from a gargoyle.
Yes, and it tells you fact or not. Or is it fact or cap?
Factor
That's just-
cap.
That's just crazy.
Interesting. Well, we know it's about that time now.
It's about that time.
You got it.
It's about that time.
It's about that time. Y'all know what that is. Time for tea time.
Time.
I don't have my
Alright.
stuff.
What?
Yeah, I know.
So
I
you
can't find
come, you come to a sleepover not ready for tea time.
Oh my god.
I always look this good though.
Oh man, we're about to start our face
Your
mask,
skin is
our
radiant.
skincare.
Yeah,
We're
our
about to
skin
do our
routine.
manicures.
Yeah.
All the females watching this podcast, like, why can't we be over there talking to their husband? Why can't you be this cool? I can already see. I see you. I see you guys.
I think that for our next sleepover though, we should definitely do PJs.
Okay, PJs, got it.
PJs.
Yeah. So hey, did you guys hear about, because you know our favorite girl Ariana Grande went to the SAG Awards.
The what
This-
awards?
SAG Awards, I don't know what it means, but some award where she showed up.
Okay.
She looked, but they were dissing on her because in 2024 she was a little bit heavier, and she talks about medication she was taking on. And then this year she went to the SAG Awards. I don't know if you can pull up the image, Johnny, comparison of last year to this year. They're like, oh, they're talking about how celebrities use this specific weight loss drug, but it's for like
Ozempic?
for, and like, oh, it's, what is it called again? Also
Ozempic.
Ozempic on work. It's like, oh, we just need to get some supplies so that way we can look like Ariana Grande. But they were talking about like how she's been using it to use it as a weight loss, and it's like she brought it up and say, look, I've always had this issue, and you know, just some medications help me retain water.
I'm sorry, but Ariana Grande is
Or not Ariana, no, not Ariana Grande, the Selena Gomez. Sorry about that.
Oh, we're talking about Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez. Yeah, if you have the comparison.
Ariana Grande too. Though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Ariana
but going
Grande
back to
lost
Ariana
so
Grande,
much.
This girl has lost so much weight.
Mhm.
She
Even in
doesn't
the
even
movie-
look attractive.
Wicked, the movie Wicked.
Yeah.
You see it, like she looks completely different.
She looks unhealthy.
Yeah.
Look very unhealthy. So here we have a picture. Let me pull it up here.
Just show it.
So I went ahead and Googled before and after pictures. And this girl looks, ew. Look at that, 2018, 2024.
It's insane.
She had more color back then too.
You look more Hispanic. Now she looks not Hispanic.
She looks like an alien.
Yeah, that picture on the bottom left.
This one right here.
Yeah, that one.
A completely different person right there.
Mhm.
Look at that one in where the mouse
Bottom
is.
left.
Where the
This
hand.
one?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the difference.
Huge.
She can't pick stuff up anymore because of how weak she is.
Imagine
that
movie
healthy?
Glass.
Yeah. Is that healthy? Is like,
No.
I don't know. But
So now makes me wonder, how much does she weigh?
Mhm.
you know that's not on the internet.
Dude, everybody's Googling this. She was that was like the top search right there. 99
What?
pounds, bro.
What?
Jesus.
I can eat that with tacos in like an hour.
You're right. We are gonna eat some tacos in an hour.
I hope it's less than an hour though. I'm starving.
She's 5'3", weighs 99 pounds.
That's crazy. But you have to look for the comparison for Selena Gomez, just so we can see on the SAG Awards last year and this year.
All right, Selena Gomez.
Yeah. But yeah, is that healthy? Like, is that what men are attracted to? Like,
There we go.
it's right there.
We're looking at pictures.
I'm looking at pictures, but that does not look.
So that's how she looks. Look at that white, the one right there on the top. The white is last year and the black is this year. Look at the comparisons.
Sorry, I'm
And
not saying the difference.
Yeah, she still looked like trash.
Oh,
I went there, girlfriend.
scroll down a little bit, and then do the one, do that one right there. That's in between the red dress.
Right here.
Yeah, just open it up bigger, like wider, to see the difference. Oh, I guess you have
That's
to
a
go there.
Facebook thing, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh,
But
look
yeah.
at this one.
Oh, well, let me zoom in. Oh yeah,
See the
Also-
difference?
brought up a good one. Did you want to share that one?
Let me share that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. One moment, please. Let me. Let me show.
A long time ago, I heard of why women dress up. It's like they do it for other women, like not for other men.
Are you talking about just like the envy of it?
Yeah, makeup and they dress themselves up is like for other girls, not for the men.
No, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, look at that difference.
Oh, but Ariana Grande, man. They just compared Ariana Grande, Selena Gomez, and I don't know who that is. This other girl right here.
Oh, why she says that Ariana Grande holds on to people when she walks?
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, she really does.
That's
Hmm.
sad.
That's crazy. Is that
She really
healthy?
does.
Is that the type of nation we want to be? Brittle?
Well, I guess we're just a nation that takes it to the extreme.
Hmm.
Half of it is like obese, and half of it's brittle.
But I thought we were going more on the thick side. Because like a lot of people wanted to be skinny because they wanted to be models, but this was like back in the day, like in the early 2000s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
We're
now
all-
there's plus size models. It's a normal thing.
I
Yeah,
mean, we look at each other. We're all plumpy.
Yes.
Well, what are you trying to say, bro?
Like,
you
look
wanna
at-
fight?
Look at your sweater. Look at your sweater.
I'm not fat, I'm
It's a
fluffy.
little fluffy.
No, that's just crazy. It's like I didn't realize that she needed to hold on to somebody to walk.
Yeah,
sad.
so
Sad.
she has to
So
hold on
sad.
to someone.
That's crazy.
I saw
Wow.
her. Let's see. Was it the Grammys?
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it was the Grammys where they had to be very careful with her.
Yeah. And then you see like the grandmas from Coco, South America grandmas. They're like, you gotta watch out. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and it's like, they're still going, they're still working. And how old is Ariana Grande?
I think she's
Because-
like 31 or 30.
Because that makes her look a little bit older. Like comparison, just she doesn't look her age. She looks
She looks
older.
like she's in her like 50. Yeah, she's 31.
Hmm.
I guess Elon Musk is using Ozempic too to lose weight.
He is
No
losing
wonder. I
weight?
was like, man, yeah, he is. I'm like, man, what happened to that whale we saw at the beach the other year? That was Elon, and then now he's so skinny.
Really?
Man,
Or is
the
it his
Emperor trial
AIs,
made him work.
the AIs that are making him look skinnier?
Let me find the picture of Elon.
Somebody said that the design of the Cybertruck was
Looks like
based
his
off
body.
of the body model. Yeah, that was the body model of Elon Musk because it's like all bulky on top and skinny at the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, let me present this. Here's our president. I mean, here's Elon Musk.
Yeah. He reminds me of Vector.
Golly, bro.
Vector has more hair. Don't be rude. This one.
Hmm.
Man, I
Why
want
is
to
he
be
so
that rich
pale?
and fat.
'Cause
Why is he
anyways,
so
he's
pale? Like the same color the yacht is, like him.
what yacht? Where's Elon?
he,
Oh.
he is the yacht.
Talking about Musk, they talked about his department, how it hasn't really done anything, and it's just
Oh
crazy.
my god. Yes.
Yeah.
They did it wrong. They put the decimal wrong or something like that, right? Where
Wait, I didn't hear about this.
they said that they have saved like billions of dollars, but they really saved like 350,000.
That and also they turn off certain departments that they weren't supposed to turn off. It's like, my bad. And then he calls himself. He's like, "Don't worry about me. I'm more like tech support. Like, come on, if you don't even know how to do a website that gets hacked, how could you be tech support?" So
Oh yeah, he's sucking it in. Good for you,
yeah,
man.
he is.
My doctor told me I needed to be in Ozempic. He goes, "You're too overweight." I was like, "Bro, no, I'm not."
Do you remember that one time you started fighting with him? It's like, no, give me 10 pounds. No. 5
Oh, when
pounds.
I was negotiating my weight?
Yeah. Yes, you were.
All right. Also doesn't know about this.
Okay, you gotta explain
So-
it.
I go into the doctor's office and he goes, "Dude, you're overweight." And I'm just like, "Well, what do you mean I'm overweight? I feel fine." He goes, "Right." He goes, "How tall are you?" I'm like, "I'm 6'1". He goes, "Okay." He goes, "You weigh 240 pounds." He goes, "You're almost to the obese side." I'm like, "How so? I don't look big like an obese person." And then he goes, "Right." He goes, "I'm 6'1" and I weigh 180 pounds. I'm like, "So you're telling me I need to weigh 180?" He goes, "Yes." I was just like, "I weigh 240 pounds, bro. Like, how do you expect me to go down to 180?" And then especially because he wants me to be at 180 on the next doctor's visit, which was a few months.
Damn.
And then I'm just like, well, I told him that. He goes, "Okay, yeah, you're right. I was just like, "How about I'll go 235? He goes, 190. I'm like, 230.
Negotiate.
And this guy's like
Meet-
looking
meet
at me
me
like, "Are
halfway,
we really
meet me
negotiating
halfway."
your weight?"
Yeah, meet me halfway.
And so we came down where I was just like, "All right, how about next time I come and visit you, I'm at 210. He goes, "All right, we'll work for 210. But yeah, no, that was a interesting negotiation on my weight. I don't think I ever negotiated my weight like that.
Not even when you play football.
I mean, when I played football, it was different. I mean, I was a little bit more on the muscle side because I played football.
Mhm.
But all that went away after high school. That's when I started getting like super big and chunky. I do admit there was at one point where I weighed about 280, 285. So I was a really big kid. But that was like I was like maybe 19, 20 when I used to weigh that much.
Oh man, I used to be a big boy too. I
Yeah.
used to be 355.
No.
But that was during high school.
What?
And then-
Pussas.
Yeah, I was a big boy.
Let's not talk about food unless we're ready to head out and go eat. I haven't eaten all day. So I heard that there's gonna be tacos involved, so I've just been fasting. It's like I only
Man, I'm ready for
90
those tacos.
90 pounds of tacos tonight, and it's all on Johnny Boy. So there's endless buffet. So
We're gonna go to the Paisa Grill then.
That's it. We're cooking here.
We're gonna have Dr. Pepper for days.
yeah.
I know a pantry full of it.
So yeah.
That's
see.
crazy. You know, me being diabetic, I was on Ozempic for a little bit,
Mhm.
and it sucked when I was on it because we couldn't find it because all the celebrities were using it for their weight loss.
Stock. It was out of stock.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
baby formula.
Yeah. Why was the baby formula out of stock? Were people just buying it like TP?
No, there was issues with COVID shipping.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it was.
Dude, so all right, Snoop Dogg, right? His daughter, Cody Brodas, she gives birth, but prematurely at 6 months.
What?
Holy cow.
No
Did the
way.
baby survive
Yeah.
and everything. Is the baby okay?
Yeah, so far baby's okay. But
How long does it need to be in the incubator for?
that's a good question. Let's see here. This is
That's
based
kind of
off of
crazy.
EU.
6 months? Or
6 months.
that it must be a really small baby.
Yeah, I mean 6 months, that's prematurely, man. There's still a whole trimester.
That's crazy.
Let's see, I'm trying to see if I can find more information on this. It was a baby girl, and no, she came out perfect.
Wow.
That's
Well, I mean,
crazy.
I've read that they don't have to be in for 9 months, but 6 months,
That's crazy.
yeah, it's a big gap.
Everything healthy, like everything created and stuff like that.
Wow. Well, good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good for them.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah. She was afraid. She was a little scared, but no, fortunately, this baby came out fine. Kudos to her and the baby for coming out with no defects or anything.
Yeah.
But speaking of pregnancy, there is a mom and daughter
What?
that got pregnant by the same guy.
No.
Uh-huh.
In
Don't
the
tell me it
adult
was her
industry?
In the OF industry.
Oh,
OnlyFans.
What?
Yeah. And they're only 2 weeks apart. And they're so proud of it too.
But there's no relation. Like the man is like, no, they're not cousins or anything like that, right?
No, they're not cousins.
No,
So
they're different
it's mom and
shades.
daughter, right? And then the husband or boyfriend of this girl that impregnated both of them. He's from a whole different race.
Did they
So-
wanted that? Was that their goal?
I don't know if that was their goal, but they seem happy together.
Yeah, they're. Show your screen. It should show.
That's kind of weird, though.
It is because what is the daughter gonna call him? Daddy, grandpa, or granddaddy? I don't know.
What are the kids gonna call each other? Are you my aunt or are you my brother?
Hey, oh man, I can't. My brain can't compute.
Yes.
Yeah, because
She's the only fan model, dude. See, here it
Oh
is. This is
my
on E!
God.
News.
you gotta be like, I don't know what to say. What? Please tell me it was not Florida.
They look like they live in Florida.
It looks like Florida.
See, this is them right there. See if we can
The
have
sad
some
part
audio.
is that the dad looks like he's like barely turned 18. Oh, what
Here we
the
go.
what are they doing there?
Jake,
All right, here we
very
go. Here we go.
excited to both be, having his children.
This news is only raising eyebrows. In an announcement that many social media users are calling a hoax, an OnlyFans model named Jade, aka Jade Teen, said she and her mom Danny were impregnated by YouTuber Nick Yardy 2 weeks apart. She shared in a February 18th YouTube video with Danny and Nick.
We're both welcoming Nick's children. She's going to be having Nick Jr.
Oh, honey.
And I'm going to be having
Wait, Nick Jr. as a Nickelodeon? Remember that?
Nicole. We're very excited to both be, having his children. We're excited to welcome 2 new members of the family, and having a baby alongside my mom is the most exciting and beautiful thing. I could have never expected it.
According to Jade, she's expecting a baby girl named Nicole, while Danny is pregnant with a baby boy who they will call Nick Jr. Danny added that they both have a little over a month left before giving birth, but not everyone is buying their narrative. After all, Nick often stars in comedy skits with OnlyFans models. One YouTuber accused Nick, who has over 3.4 million subscribers on his channel, of doing anything to go viral, writing, "I call BS on this." Commenters also noted how a hollow sound could be heard when Danny pats her stomach in the video, suggesting her belly is fake. Others pointed out that Jay does not appear to have a bump outside of this video or other social media posts promoting
That
Nick's
reminds
channel.
me.
And this was not the first time Jade and Danny co-starred in one of Nick's videos. Back in November, the two appeared in an 8-minute clip titled "How Having 2 Wives Saved My Relationship," in which they claimed they were in a common law marriage arrangement with the content creator. Neither Jade or Danny appeared to have a baby bump in the video.
It reminds me of the bump that what is the wife of Prince from England, Markle. I can't remember her name. Meghan Markle. It's like she faked her tummy because she couldn't carry kids, and it's like, oh, I'm having kids, and it's all surrogate. But I don't know. It looks all fake. I don't know if I believe that.
It's just so weird.
The mom looks like she's in her 70s.
Yeah, and YC says that belly looked fake.
Yeah.
It really does look fake. So you think it's just all for the clout?
Yeah, you just like, come on. The guy just wants to be known.
Yeah, it looks fake. You know what it reminds me of? Beyonce's fake baby bump.
Baby?
She had a fake baby bump?
Oh, you guys haven't seen that?
No.
I guess when you're a celebrity, you got the money to do whatever you want.
But why would you want to do a fake baby bump?
Yeah, why would you?
That just doesn't make any sense.
Let me. I'm trying to find it. Let's see.
It's pretty well
yeah, there it
to
is.
have like,
Okay.
surrogate.
That looks super fake.
Just wait. I'm
Oh,
gonna show everyone. Where is it? It gets better. It gets better. All right, y'all ready for this? Right there. You see that?
She's just like squishing that thing. I remember this now. I forgot about this.
At least they could have put some nachos in there to take to the movie theaters.
This was like back in what, 2014 or something like that,
This
right?
was her first baby.
Why would she fake it though? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It just collapsed.
Bro.
And then
Mac.
bloop.
Look at her face. Like, did that just happen?
Yeah, let the woman live. She's a country queen.
No, just because she's from Houston, Texas, doesn't mean she should be singing country.
No. No. I don't
Hey, let's not trigger Rome.
No way, that's wild.
Interesting scenario. But why would they need to fake a maternity? Like they could get surrogate parents and just be like, hey, I don't want to
I
ruin
mean, they
my
got
body.
the
The
they got
money,
the
yeah.
money to
Mm-hmm.
fix whatever they need to fix.
Yeah. Quite interesting.
That's just wild.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about that. I don't know, Chad. You let us know. What do you think about our tea time here? Let us know if you want to talk about, or if you want us to talk about other celebrities, or
But-
any tea you guys would like to share.
But you've seen also those fake bodies for men, like they have the six pack and the muscle, all the rubber bands. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
I guess we're all fakes. We all want to portray an image we don't even have.
Yeah. No shame in my body whatsoever.
No. Yeah. So
Sweet, sweet. Well, looks like we're gonna call it a
I
wrap.
think that's it for tea time. I'm calling
thanks.
it.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching, listening, participating. Just remember next week, same time, here on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and share so like that we could all grow together here.
Thank you, guys.
Until next time, stay off Topject.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.